We found this mug out by the dumpsters.
Alright guys, today we're going to be doing another tea time with Getting to Know Alters. I'm Alexander from Acrylic Chasers.
And I'm Jake from the Aether system.
Alright, so today we have some
announcements.
Our system meetup has been postponed. We announced this on our community tab, we announced this on Facebook. There's been several announcements, but I just want to make it clear so nobody ends up showing up in June. We don't know when it'll be rescheduled, and we're going to leave it at that for right now. We'll let you know when we know.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
And then coming in May, we will have our Red Bubble up and running with Stacy trademark stickers, hashtag Gob Squad, cornflake gear with our cats on it, and if you guys have any requests, you can leave those down in the comments as well.
Yeah, we might post a couple of them before May, like, you know, if we get really hyped about it and make them early. But the official, like, launchy launch thing should be in May.
Yes. Alright, and then to go along with that, we're actually really excited about this one. We're happy to announce that we're starting to make these bullet journals for y'all. This one is made, it's up on our shop. Some of them have elastic to keep them closed, some of them don't. We'll show them off, but this one has dotted paper. You can't see it very well, but it does have dotted paper.
Zoom in on that. Yeah, check it. Dotted paper.
Yes.
It's hard to find this stuff.
It is. There's only one that sells loose leaf on Amazon. It's crazy. And we don't feel like printing it because that's a lot of ink.
Be so much ink.
But we've also upped our game with our covers, so we now have nice little insides to our covers. And some of them have bookmarks and some of them don't. This one just happens to have a bookmark, guys. Somebody requested that we show you the spine, so that's what the spine looks like. It is a Coptic stitch, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. And soon we will have these covers also available to you. These ones are nice because the spine's still going to be open, but it's going to open up this way. And then look at that nice inside paper.
Quality.
This one's the same way. This one has a bookmark, that one did not. We got our unicorns going on here with a sparkly elastic band.
Sparkly.
This one on the inside has rainbows.
Unicorns and rainbows.
Unicorns and
anything
rainbows.
Else.
Black and sparkly for those of you like me who enjoy everything black. It does have a teal ribbon on it though, so I don't know. That's the only thing that's not black on this thing. Even the inside paper is black. This also has a sparkly elastic band. And then our last one is this nice, I don't know, are these maple leaves?
Flowers?
Something. And then we have the inside. So those are all coming to our shop very soon. If you'd like to pre-order any of those, leave us a message on our Etsy.
And we've got more videos to come. If you want to see anything specific, please feel free to leave a comment below, except Aetherian lessons. Don't ask for Aetherian lessons. We know you would like them. With us, it's kind of like a bit of a reverse psychology. The more you ask, the longer it will take to make the content, because, you know, there's more pressure and everything, and it's a specific altar that films those, so, like, yeah, it's hard to, like, bring someone out on cue to film something in specific sometimes, so don't worry. Those will be made as we are able to.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got a whiteboard.
Yes.
So we can make things now.
And they will not be on glass this time.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Real whiteboard trademark. So, we can film those, and we will be working on lesson plans. We cannot tell you when they will be. but we are making them.
All right, so I guess we should get into the questioning. Most of these questions are from our last video that we did. If you hadn't seen that yet, you can look up there or down in the comments.
Link in the description.
Okay, so where in your system are you from?
Where I'm from is the... Oh, Jesus. So technically where I'm from is the same gigantic underground vampire cave as Ulysses. Using the west as a reference, you kind of go down and to the left a little bit. And that's where that is. But nowadays I'm up in the north, which is north of the west. You go to the west and you go up.
Nice, nice.
And I have like a bar/hotel thing /club. And it's pretty awesome.
I've heard about your bar. Good things. Good
It's
things.
called State Farm.
I'm one of the original alters, so I reside in the houses that Kay lives in. So it's kind of south of everything. It's kind of we call it mid-system, but it's really just the like middle of the bottom of our map. So, quote unquote mid-system. I don't really go a lot of places, so I haven't moved.
Rip. What's your favorite part of the inner world?
Probably that there's a lot of forest that I can go into and not have anybody bug me when I'm having a depressive episode. It's great. I like to just not involve other people in that and just go through it because it's easier for me.
Yeah.
Rather than having people going, "Oh, I'm sorry, what can I do for you?" Me going, "I don't know."
Makes sense.
Yeah. And you?
My favorite part of the inner world is either my bar or Dystopian. Dystopian is a great time. It is full of chaos and everything that I enjoy, most of which are not legal. It's awesome. Yeah. It's basically like Vegas on steroids.
Sounds like a great time.
It's a great time. You either go there and get your butt kicked, just absolutely kicked, or you have the time of your life. No in between.
Alright. What are your favorite hobbies?
Besides, like, bartending and stuff, probably just being a meme. Just being an absolute meme. Just doing the weirdest things that make people be like, what are you doing, man? Like, since I'm a vampire, I can't go out in the sun without, like, excruciating pain in our world. I could possibly, like, die. I mean, alters can't die. I would die. Just go into a coma and just be, like, autopilot for a sec. But, Morpheus ended up making me a couple of, like, sun-shielding things. One of which being a solid black morph suit. One day I decided to write Jake on the forehead, and I just go out like that in the north. That's one of my favorite hobbies. What are your favorite hobbies? It's time to stop.
We can't switch right now, guys.
This is the wrong time to switch.
Stop it.
Fighting a switch. Caught on camera.
Oh my god, no. Come on, guys. I said Kyler, so Kyler's trying to push
listen
forward.
Music with him.
Yeah, so I listen to music, and with Kyler, I like to write poetry. I'm kind of like a depressive alter, so I really write dark poetry, and Kyler helps me out with that because his favorite things are writing poetry. So, yeah, music and poetry.
That's rad. Where are your friends in system?
Mostly littles.
Ironically.
Yeah, they don't leave me alone. So I have to make friends with them because otherwise, what are you gonna do? Just like shove a little aside?
Can't do that.
No, you
it doesn't
can't.
work that way.
If a little hands you a fake imaginary phone, you have to pick it up and say hello. I'm sorry, that's just the rules. So, mostly littles, but I'm still friends with Ashley. Ashley's my ex-wife. I figured out I was gay, and so we got divorced. It's great. But yeah, Ashley and Kyler.
Nice.
It's funny because we interviewed my daughter last time we did this.
Oh yeah, Kidder. Yeah, that's cool.
What about you?
My friends in system.
We're gonna get photobombed again.
It happens at least once every video.
Come here, child.
Almost guaranteed. A noodle.
Come here. Yes.
Every video she's in, she's bigger.
She's huge. Look at this.
Giant BB.
Look at this giant girl.
She's like 10 pounds now and
Yeah.
9 months old.
And she stretches across my shoulders.
Big BB.
Okay. Alright, but you can't be super disruptive. Okay, what about you? Who are your favorite friends?
Ulysses is pretty alright. We kind of hang out sometimes. Me and Dessa go way back. Who else? Usually in the bar, I kind of pay the most attention to the table with, like, Nova, Adramelech, Sphinx, Arthur, and Kai. They hang out a lot, and I kind of just, like, listen in on their conversations a lot because I get bored. I guess they're kind of my friends, but not really, because I don't really care enough to hang out with them.
They seem like an interesting dynamic.
Oh man, it's the Chaos Hour. They're like, it's like the edgy trademark hour. Oh
that group just sounds like a fight could break out at any moment.
You know, half the time I'm just like, one of you is gonna flip the table on everybody else. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Like, it's a pretty fighty bar that I run, I'm not gonna lie. It's the kind of bar where you would go and, like, probably lose a tooth if you're a tourist. Like, it's wild. A couple of my favorite things, well, people, creatures, are the demon hounds that I have employed. I've got 2 of them. They are my employees.
Oh my gosh.
I hired them. But they're good boys. They're kind of like the guards, and they, like, one of them prowls up by the hotel rooms to, like, make sure the right people get in the right rooms and no one gets, like, robbed or hurt or whatever. Mm. And then the other one is, like, you know, the general bar. He just lingers around. They good boys.
Nice.
I don't know if they're altars, but they might be. What's your favorite music?
Stuff we used to listen to in high school, like Simple Plan, what's the other ones? Green Day. I know there's more. Fall Out Boy, that's a big one. Yeah.
Nice. I forgot that music is actually one of my hobbies and passions. I've been kind of dissociated. Like, you know, I just like you out in front of this camera and I'm gonna be like, here, totally. It's kind of working. My favorite music is most music. As long as it's, like, well balanced. Like, it has to have enough bass, treble, and mid ranges to be, like, a complete sounding song. And that could be in any genre, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there could be really whole, like, well-structured songs in any genre. I won't say I hate country, because there's some good country ones. I can't really hate a music type.
My best vocal range is in country, so I feel that.
Yeah, country is, like, really good to sing. But I think my favorite is, like, you know, some of that weird alternative stuff, like, I forget that one. The Peach Scone. That one thing that went viral with the guy rapping about the girl he wants to be with, but she has a boyfriend, and everyone's like, he's being such a, like, neckbeard. But it's a good song, and I will fight anyone about it. Like, that is art. And And then IMX is another one of my favorites. They're German and really cool. They've got that aesthetic.
Nice. Okay. Do you have any abilities?
I guess like the usual vampire stuff. Drinking blood, being really fast and strong. I mean, not really as fast and strong as most of the dragon hybrids. Those are the like top tier predators. Like on the food chain, they're like the next step up. Like you can't beat them. But vampires are like pretty tough, I guess. I mean, I die if I go out in the sun, I guess. I haven't done that yet. I wouldn't count that as an ability. But yeah, how about you?
I don't think so. Being depressed, is that an ability?
Handling the colossal amount of depression, I think that's a pretty good ability.
Other than that, I don't, yeah, no.
Just a human.
Yeah, I'm just human.
Rip. But what do you look like?
I'm the basic emo goth person. I have long, like here, black hair, pale white. My daughter gets that from me. I wear all black and I have like blue eyes, greenish blue eyes. In the picture we posted on Instagram, you can see my eyes in body are green, where our eyes are normally blue. So take a look at that if you haven't.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. There is a lot there.
And let's see, I have snake bites and a few ear piercings. So
nice.
I'm pretty bland besides my clothing. Like, my clothing just styles me, and my eyeliner. I'm not wearing eyeliner today. I should have, but...
Oh, well. You got the hair going.
Hell yeah. And what do you look like?
So for me, let's see, I'm about six-ish feet tall, a little over that. I'm blonde with not quite this haircut, but like shorter on the sides and kind of longer on the top. Like my hair covers my eyes a little bit, but not like totally. I've got blue eyes. I always look like I got hit by a bus. That's just kind of how I look. I have bruises, dark circles. I just look like I've been beat to heck and just have been living on the streets for forever, because in that underground city, I used to live on the streets. I had an apartment and everything, but I didn't live in it. I just ended up just crashing behind dumpsters when I was out, and just, you know, there's some cardboard. You can't walk straight, you just...
What a mood.
I just rolled that way for a second. It was a great time. And, like, it's in our world, so it's not like out here. You can do that stuff in there if you know what you're doing, and if you already look like someone who you're not gonna mess with.
You'd really get along with Kay.
Nice. Street rats TM.
What is your favorite animal in and out of system?
In system would have to be the demon hounds or the wailing dogs. I love them. They're so wild. They're like okay, so they're about the size of a Rottweiler, and they've got like leathery skin, and they've got two sets of jaws that nest inside. Kind of like Alien, except for there's more inner jaw. It's like two sets of jaws instead of just like a little mouthy thing. Their howls sound like people screaming.
Oh my god.
It sounds like someone is getting murdered if there's a pack of those outside your house. It's just screaming, and they're hilarious. If you've got like a tough enough house they can't get in, and like you can just laugh at them from the comfort of your home because it's just screaming. They shout.
That's beautiful.
Out of system, probably snakes. There's a lot of cool snakes out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'd be awesome to own one someday, and like I'm psyched that maybe we'll get to do that in the future.
When we have a reptile room and Mage can't homicide. When Mage can't commit homicide. That's pretty cool. I like snakes.
Yeah, how about you? What's your favorite animals in that system?
Trying to think, because I don't really interact with animals in system that much. I do, but I don't, because I go into nature a lot. There's some really interesting frogs. I like the poisonous ones. Because for some reason, I can touch them and hold them and not be affected. Like, I get a little rash on my skin, but that's it.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're all different colors too. Some of them are iridescent, so those are pretty cool.
Hold the forbidden frogs.
Out here, I'd have to say really any form of lizard. I love our leopard gecko that we have. I liked Connie when she was around, but again, homicide. Mage took our lizard out of the tank twice, and I think she died of infection, so rip.
Rip our lizard.
We're gonna get another one once we get a reptile room, but we have to get a reptile room first.
And a house.
Other than that, I'd probably say crabs.
Crabs
Are so cool and unique, and they come in different colors, and we're probably gonna get a crab, so it's pretty cool. Okay.
What brings you joy?
I'm sorry, but I don't know the term joy. I guess my boyfriend, Hugo, he's the only one that can really cheer me up. So, I guess Hugo.
Far western ray of sunshine.
Yeah, he's pretty great. I have really bad depressive episodes, so it's really hard to find anything that brings me joy. So, it definitely helps when he's around.
Yeah.
What about you?
Drugs. Although I guess I should give more than a one-word answer for that. What brings me joy? I guess music. Creating music brings me joy. Apart from drugs. I really like to write like song lyrics and stuff down. Sometimes we get like a really good line that just goes through our head, and I'm just like, put that in the phone notes.
By the way, we're writing a coronavirus song.
It's gonna be great. And yeah, I can sort of use GarageBand, like I'm learning, and it's a lot of fun. And I feel like we might be able to actually do something with it, make a real song sometime.
Yes.
And it may just happen to be the coronavirus song. We might write that from scratch, like Danny Gonzalez.
Yes. If you don't know Danny, you should go watch his videos.
He's great.
He's awesome. He makes fun of a lot of other videos that don't make any sense.
A comedy YouTuber.
He is. Okay. What's your favorite topic to talk about?
Again, drugs. Drugs or music. The two best things in life.
What about drugs, though? Like, I know we gotta be careful about what we say here, but like, what about drugs do you speak about? Talking about like the effects of them, or
yeah, the different types, where I got them, because I'm part of like the trade, kind of like the in-system underworld a little bit, and so it's like, yeah, I got this from here. You wouldn't believe that. Like, it was wild. Yeah, I'm trying to just like not say a lot of terrible things right now. Yeah, I guess like different effects and stuff, because some people come to me for like medicinal uses, and then like, like what exactly they're looking for, and one versus the other. So basically what we would be as a bud tender.
Nice.
Yeah. That's you.
Let's see. I definitely speak out about depression a lot, and I talk about self-harm and ways that you can prevent it from happening, and ways you can cope when it does happen. So those are like, I think we made a video that disappeared at some point. I made about self-harm and different ways you can cope with that. But again, it disappeared, so I'm gonna have to remake that.
Should definitely remake that one. That'd be quality. What's your favorite thing about fronting?
Not being depressed 24/7. In our world, I kind of just have depressive episodes, and when I front, it lightens up a little bit just because the body's serotonin levels are a lot higher than mine. They're still low, but they're a lot higher than mine, if that tells you anything. So I guess the serotonin boost, because I don't feel dead inside all the time.
Nice. My favorite thing would have to be the music. Like, I've got a really sweet playlist going on our phone, and, like, it's got some bops, and I really enjoy, like, finding those among our music that we have already.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great. It's like, oh yeah, if you find some gold, that's going on the list. It's
Yeah.
great.
I guess another part would be like voice training out here. I know our voice has gotten a lot lower, but for some of the male alters, it's nice to have a even deeper voice. So I guess that's where the singing comes in play, of getting our voice a little bit deeper to make others more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Because like some of the female alters, they like the higher range, which we still have, and a lot of the male alters, like Axel, they like the deeper voice, including me, because in system, contrary to my skinny body, I have a very deep voice. So that's why I sing things with deep bass. One of my favorite songs is actually Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of different versions of it. So I might sing that on the channel sometime.
Yeah, you should do it. Is there anything you own in the outer world?
Well, I just stole this shirt. This is now considered mine. It was Ace's, but Ace doesn't front very much, so
Yeah.
I went ahead and stole it. I have a lot of clothes at our dad's house. A lot of our black clothing items. I think I might have a sweater here, but it's too warm in our apartment right now to wear it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have a notebook or two, but not very much. I need more.
Relatable.
I need my own eyeliner. That's what I need.
Yeah, totally. We should get some of that.
What about you?
This thing. This is my shirt, and then I've got like a white T-shirt with it's got like stripes on it, and then like a palm tree. What else do I own? Is that it? Oh, I've got some gloves. They're black and white striped fingerless gloves, like what emo kids wear.
Nice.
Yeah, they're great. They go with this shirt.
That's cool.
Yeah, contrary to like how I dress, I wouldn't classify myself as like emo. Like, I don't know. I would just say like street kid aesthetic. Like people call me emo and stuff, and sometimes I do wear eyeliner, but like it's more so to create that shadowed, almost bruised look instead of like wanting dark lines or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely emo / goth. Like, I identify with both of those labels.
Nice.
How long have you been in system?
Okay, so I started being an alter probably it was junior year, right? We were at the Legacies.
Yeah, weren't we still with Stacy Trademark?
Oh shit, I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came out like right at the tail end of the relationship with Stacy Trademark because my alter role is basically not giving a shit. Like, I'm supposed to not care about things, and I don't care about a lot of things. I just sit there and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. And like, I think that got us through a little bit of that there. So that was 2-3 years ago.
2.5, 3, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
2.5, 3 years ago, I suppose. I don't know if I was around before that. Maybe. How about you?
I became really prominent when we got into college. That was like 5-ish years ago. It's crazy that's like 5 years ago, but whatever. But I've been around since we were like 12 or 13. And yeah. I think I was out during Max's 3-year hiatus.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember very much of that time. Probably because we were depressed as all hell, but depression has memory loss stuff attached to it.
It do. Especially since it's such with your brain chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god. What's your system role, and has it ever changed?
I have been and always will be a depression holder. I hold a lot of the depression that a lot of people carry, and I make everybody feel a little bit lighter. Like Max, when Max is going through a really big episode, I'll come out and take over that energy and just like go through it for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that way Max doesn't have to go through it. So I guess like a emotional protector, but taking all the heavy stuff.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
What's your system role? Has that ever changed?
So, as previously mentioned, my system role is usually not giving a shit, but it also is, yeah, I got added onto that. I got plus gatekeeper now.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm a gatekeeper who doesn't care about things. Only specific things do I care about. Like keeping people from seeing some stuff and getting some places. It's really hard to not talk about things because it's like you know things the rest of the system doesn't as a gatekeeper, but you have to let them find it on their own. So you kind of just have to like sit there and like basically be a chaperone. You have to basically chaperone your system through their shit, and it's like, okay, I guess. Yeah, it's helpful that I really don't care about things, because I'm just like, whatever, you'll figure it out. I'm just gonna be here.
Alright, and then this one is added by popular demand, meaning one comment in our last tea video requested this question be added on. What's something you have inner world that you'd like to have outer world, and vice versa?
Something inner world I'd like to have outer world would be my hounds. That would be awesome. That would be great. They're like the best boys, and also they seek justice. Like if there's some injustices happening, like if someone's getting mugged or hurt or whatever, they will go after that person and there will be like nothing left. It's good.
That sounds good.
That's what people deserve to have happen to them if they're like actively harming others. And something that I have outer world I'd like to have inner world.
Your music playlist?
My playlist. My playlist would be nice to have, because, like, you know, you can remember songs to some extent, and sometimes you can hear them, like, loud enough that it's almost like they're playing in your head, but they're not always the full song. It's not always like all the words and all the instruments.
Yeah, sometimes you only remember one verse and that's all that gets repeated in your head.
For hours, and it's a struggle. So yeah, my playlist. How about you?
One thing that I'd like to have out here. The ability to go outside? No, I'm kidding. Let's see, probably my clothing, because I don't have a lot of clothes out here, and it would be nice to have like my trip pants, my shirts, my band merch, because Inner World we have our own bands.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so that would be nice. We have one called Mugged by Your World.
Nice.
And I think you'd really enjoy them. They're pretty great.
That's great.
And then something I'd want outer world to be inner world. Probably our cats.
The babies.
Like Mage, Willow, and Thick Boy. They would be great inside. They would add a lot of life to everything that goes on in our world. So, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be so cute.
All right. Well, I think that's it for this video. Did you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all for this video then. And if you're wondering where to find our Etsy shop for those, it's down in the description.
We promise.
Along with all of our other links to our Instagram, Amino, you name it, it's down there.
All the goods. Check the description, and also check it because we may have written some cool things there.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you become a goblin once you subscribe to our channel. You'll be legally a goblin.
You should do that. You should become a goblin.
Join our family here on YouTube, #GobSquad, by subscribing to our channel. We love you all, and we'll see you in the next video.